guys, Andy here. I'm here to bring you all things mundane and makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you would subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, I am bringing you my May update for the Deck of Panning Project Pan, my favorite video of the month. So if you want to see all of the progress we've made and the 2 rollouts that we have for this month, then let's go ahead and get on into it. So if you have not been following along, this was created by Emily and Max, and it's where you use a deck of cards to pick your prompts. And this goes from January 20th to December 20th of this year. You are to start with 5 products, and it's rolling style from there. The Google Doc will be listed down below. Emily will be. All of the pertinent details is always in the description box. The face cards stay the same every month, but the game board does get shuffled every month. Once we get into rolling things in, I will show you those again. So let's get into it. So the very first item was for the Jack of Hearts, and so like I said, that never changes. That is an indie product. For my face cards, I'm now going to just start leaving that at 10 instead of going like 11 for Jack, 12 for Queen, 10. 10 is my cap now. But I had originally rolled in the Cosmic Brushes or Cosmic Beauty. I still don't know what they're going by. But it was the cream blush in pink. It was a compact. I used that 2 times in April. And then I decluttered that. I did not like the color. It was too light of a pink. Like I almost could have used that as a color corrector. But the formula was too thick to be able to use it that way. So, absolutely not. So then I ended up rolling in, I had gotten a liquid blush from Estate Cosmetics in the shade Cherry, or Black Cherry. And I was going to use that for the other 9 uses. Because they're also an indie brand. Nope, I also used that one 2 times. And, it was like a gel formula that was sheer and it wouldn't build and it just like melted away and it was not a good time. And I'm a firm believer of if I've re-rolled a product for a prompt and that product also doesn't work, then like the prompt is done. I have tried. I did my due diligence. We're done. So that is a rollout. Then we had for the 4 of Spades, which is out of your hands. So Ian ended up picking, I had taken a photo of a few blushes that I had next to me, and asked him to pick one. And he picked the Melt Duo in Buzzkill. It's this beautiful peachy gold. This, I swear I have a Blazemere hair on the side of my nose, and it's gonna be the death of me. This is a 4-use gold. I used it once in April and once in May, so we are halfway there. It's just been too peachy for the looks that I've been doing, honestly. So it is something that I want to use. I do really enjoy this. It just hasn't gone with the looks that I've done recently. But it should be a rollout for next month. I don't think it'll be a problem to get 2 more uses. For the 10 of Clubs, that was mini or sample. So I brought in this Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Bronzer, and this one is in their shade Kiss of Mauve, and it's just a little guy. I got it through Ipsy, just this little baby. And this is in for 10 uses, and I'm sitting at 5. I used it twice in April and 3 times in May. I do really like this. When I'm doing a more neutral cheek, I think that this is a really pretty color. I definitely don't, for this shade in particular, at least on me, it's not giving bronzer, but I don't think I have any product that would. Like, it really just is a more neutral blush. But I understand, like, what they're going for, but I really like the formula. And there's actually more in here than I thought. Or do you tell me? There's 5 mils in here. So, not bad for a teeny tiny little guy. So, 5 more uses. We're halfway there on that one as well. This next one I dropped the ball on, and I am so sorry, but I'm working on a million single shadows. For the 10 of spades, I brought in influenced. So I brought in my Ciate London eye foil in the shade Too Much, because this was viral on TikTok way back. But I specifically bought it because I was influenced by someone, I forget her name, on TikTok because she used it and it was so sparkly, so shiny, and it has a 10 use goal, and I have not even used this once. Okay, it still smells fine because we at least need to check that because this is an old shadow. So, still need to get 10 uses. That one's going to be in for a minute. And then the last prompt I was working on that is our other roll out is the 2 of diamonds, which was Matches Nails, which at the time I had no nail polish on. So I went with something clear, and that was this Anastasia Beverly Hills gloss in the shade Glass. And it is just a clear gloss, and it's the only actual clear gloss that I own. Everything else has sparkle of some sort. This was actually really nice. It smells like fruit punch. It's really nice, because most lip glosses I feel smell like cake. This smells like fruit punch. And it literally, like Glass, the name is so adequate, because not only does it give you this glassy shine, I don't feel this on the lips at all. It's just like a glassy lacquer on the lips. But like lacquer feels like a thick word. I don't feel it at all. It's nothing, and that is amazing for me because I have texture issues with lip products. We know this. But I got my 2 uses on that because I only had a 2 use goal. And I met my goal on that on the 24th of April. So we have 2 rolling out, which means we're going to have 2 rolling in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Most of them are 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3. I'll put that one there. So let me shuffle my cards. I do have Star Wars cards. We use the Villains deck because we're cool like that. And we prefer the villains. Let me find the Joker so I can show you that I have the Joker in here. But first, up on the screen here is going to be the face cards, because as I said, those never change. But you might be new to this project and don't know what the face cards even are. So we have our Jawas, right? Yeah, our Jawas. That's our Joker. I'm going to just stick that right there, and we're going to shuffle. So the Joker is for Are You Joking, which is a product that you don't want to pan, but not something that you are hate panning, because we don't do that here. So, and then we'll move into the actual board, which I have not looked at yet. Don't even know what's on it. But like I said, the regular board for the the number cards, shuffles every month. There's a veto space that specifically gets shuffled, every month, which is very exciting. I would kind of love to get the veto, because I'd love to be able to get rid of that liquid shadow and roll something else in for it. But at the same time, I really do need to get some use on that and possibly declutter it at the end of those 10 uses. We'll do one more shuffle. And then I'm going to cut the deck. And our top 2 cards are our cards. But let me pull up. I need to be able, to look at the board myself. So let me get into it. I'm so very sorry. So let me look at the board for the first time. So we have, is there anything on here that I think would be cool besides veto? Oh, the Shame would be cool because of course I have Shame products. I don't know what Yummy is, but that'd be cool. Foundation would be nice because I have a foundation next to me that I want to roll into a project. So we shall see what the cards giveth. So card number 1 is the 6 of Hearts, and that is our Storm Pooper. Ian has a Stormtrooper tattoo on his hand. So we got the 6 of Hearts, which is the 6 of Hearts. Impulse. Could we say anything in my collection? Yes, we could, but I'll take a look. And next we have the 7 of Spades, which is Yuzum. I don't know who you are, but you look like things I cannot say on the twos. So, 7 of Spades. So, 7 of Spades. Is that Splurge? Yeah, Splurge. So I would assume that means something expensive. Let me go look at what Emily means. Because in the Google Doc, you can always look at the prompts. So we have impulse. And impulse or emergency purchase. Prompt from Sarah Kelly. An impulse. Impulse or emergency purchase. Okay, I can think about that. But then splurge. A high-end or luxury item. Okay, give me 2.5 seconds and I'll be right back. Alright, so that wasn't as hard as I was thinking it was going to be. So for impulse, this is something I got on Amazon because I think I heard somebody say that it was nice, or I was just looking and thought it looked pretty. So this is the LA Girl Just Blushing in the shade Just Because. And I thought it would make a really nice contour color. Because I don't think I'm going to use that as a blush. But as a contoury bronzer, I feel like that'd be really nice. So 6 uses on this guy. And then for splurge, I'm bringing in my Pat McGrath Divine Blush and Glow Cheek Palette in Nude Venus. So this has 4 blushes and a highlighter. And this has a 7-use goal. So if I use this blush and a use, that's 2 uses because it's 2 separate pans. That's how I'm doing it. If I use 2 blushes and a highlighter, 3 of my uses gone. But we have, so there's the top 2 blushes. Because I think I've only used this face palette like once, maybe twice. Then we have the bottom 2 blushes. It's giving very similar to the Lunar Beauty. And then we have the highlighter. Ooh, that's pretty. So I'm going to use this 7 times and see how I feel about it after that, because I honestly don't know how I feel about it. I'm pretty sure I remember liking the highlighter, but it doesn't pick up on a brush, like, at all. So, which isn't the end of the world. I use my highlighter with a finger 9 times out of 10 anyway. But that is going to do it for my May update for the Deck of Panning. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you're having a great day. If you are doing this project, please let me know. I always love cheering you guys on as well. Otherwise, that's going to do it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.